Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Man United Agenda. And today is Manchester United versus Leeds. Watch along. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Man United Agenda. And today we've got nothing other than Manchester United versus Leeds United. The Premier League is back. So, guys, my name is Solo7 from the Man United Agenda, and we will be joined by on Monday, as always, once we get his camera and everything up. Yeah, once we get his camera up and running, we'll be joined by him. So let's go through today, guys, the team news, which is a bit of a surprise to a lot of people. Yesterday, we did sort of a part of a show. Here he is. Hi, I'm Monday. So at the moment, I'm just going through the team sheet from sort of discussion. There's certain worries in this for me, but I believe I know the reason why Ole has picked it is because obviously Leeds is going to come up at us, and it's going to be we need people with legs within the midfield. So do you agree with this lineup by any chance?
I don't agree with the lineup. I think going forward for the start of the season, we need to make a change from last season. There's a lot of fans not happy with the Fred and McTominay, especially at home. I think we should be a bit more expansive, maybe give more responsibility to players like Donny van der Beek and Pogba in those positions if we are going to play that position. But then I also think we're quite flexible. We've got a few guys on the bench who can come on and change the game for us in that, make us more expansive if we need to do that. But I do agree with you, Solo, that is a possibility that due to Leeds being workhorses and pinching everybody and being on your case, players like McTominay and Fred, who are known not for their technical ability, but known for their work rate and their hard work and running ability, this could be what Ollie's thinking. But like I say, I'm not happy. I'm sure most of the fans aren't happy. And this just, once again, just highlights the need of a talented midfielder in there who will be a first teamer. We thought we'd have that in Donny. Unfortunately not, but we need to still purchase someone who to eliminate this kind of thing. This should be an away setup when we're playing away from home, possibly. Not at home in the opening game of the season.
At Old Trafford today, 76,000. The rafters are full at Old Trafford, and I'm very surprised at this double pivot. And something told me once we went into all these preseason training, nothing would be changing throughout. We weren't going to go for our central midfield player because every game he was playing it. But I think Ole in the preseason should have tried just to play with one in midfield rather than do using double pivot.
Yeah, I think against Everton, I watched all three games. I think against Everton, he had Matic in there, and that's why Matic was playing kind of deep and allowing license for Van der Beek and Bruno to play slightly ahead of them, even though Bruno was bombing on a lot of the time. But I think that gave a lot of flexibility for the midfield to be more expansive by having those three in there. But now when you're going back to what looks like a 2, it looks like we're playing 2020 again, that kind of season. And unfortunately, that doesn't really give us much excitement because we, on the Man United Agenda, after reviewing most of the games last season, we were quite disappointed with that sort of lineup. And then, luckily, Mr. B's not here to give his opinion on the Mac Fred situation.
Yeah. And this is how Leeds United line up, because we've got to give Leeds United as well. Bamford, I think, will be a massive threat with Lindelof. I think Lindelof's got to be on his game today to basically try to hold him, because what you'll find is in the games, every game I've gone through and I've done the analysis on Man United last season, home and away, if you look at Bamford almost went towards Lindelof all the time. So with Maguire, it's not if Maguire can pick him up, because Maguire pick him up, there's 2 players then on Bamford. So he always go towards Lindelof, because Lindelof technically is the weakest link. And I'm looking for Dallas as well, because Dallas last season also scored against us in the 6-2 win as well. And I'm looking for who's it? Cooper. I thought Cooper had a really good strong game as well against us.
Yeah, good analysis there. I totally agree with you. I think Bamford, he's not got the pace to get in behind. I think we can manage him. It's just that what our main concern would be the overlap with the wing backs or full backs or whatever position that they've got here. Ayling and Dallas. Dallas is not in the. Oh, he's there. He's playing this midfield, but they alternate their positions so well, and they can get double up and overlap on our fullbacks, and they can get balls across the corridor of the 6-yard box, that's where Bamford will pick up and score his goals. He scored quite a few goals, got double figures last season. And majority of them were from that sort of pattern of play. So hopefully we can stifle them and put them on the back foot and not let them out. I'm not really concerned too much because I think our defence has proven last season with Lindelof, despite maybe his limitations about being strong enough or whatever. I think they're organised. They know each other well, and we're about to kick off, and I'm super excited. So let's go, Man United agenda. Let's go with our first watch along.
Guys, if you're out there liking the contents, please smash a like, smash a subscribe. We are the Man United agenda, and this is our first ever watch along as well, which I'm so excited about. And I'm Solo 7 and I'm Monday. So we'll kick off, guys. Woo! My heart's beating because how can I put it? Anything can happen in this game because the setup Man United's gone with, but also not only that as well, it's to do with Leeds United, the enemies. So I just need to turn some stuff off here later. How do I get rid of that? Sorry, I'm just trying to lose stuff.
So Lindelof already playing ball into Bruno's feet. Nice progressive ball there. Bypass in the midfield. He's got a lot of time on the ball here, Lindelof. They're backing off. They're only closing them down once we reach their half. Now Maguire's carrying it forwards. So it'd be nice to see a lot of ball retention in their half.
Yeah.
Because I think they were allowed that and try and hit us sort of on the break. They seem to be closing us down only when we sort of penetrate in the opposition half there. Otherwise, two centre-backs seem to be getting a lot of time and space here.
But don't you think as well with it, it's with the system that Leeds, because Leeds can almost they can expand with their system, can't they? 1 minute they're sort of playing the 3 at the back. Now all of a sudden from there, they can expand and almost go 4 at the back. So they'll play a 4-1-4-1, or they'll go 3-3-3-1 as well.
McTominay's in. Good. Yeah, totally agree. I mean, this is like the new total football from Bielsa. What's his name again? Bielsa. Sorry, forgive me. Bielsa. This is like total football with fluid movement of the players, being able to play in certain positions, different positions, pick up, but he has to be well drilled at this. And he's had the same group of players for a long time now, and they seem to be on the page. Good chance there for McTominay, played in by Bruno.
Very good. I'm slightly delayed. I think I'm about 10 seconds behind you, but that's fine.
Sorry. I'll try.
No, you crack on because listen, like I said, I'll be celebrating everything anyway, so it doesn't matter. Well, I'm hoping to celebrate everything anyway. That's my whole thing.
So how are you today, Errol? You okay?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I've got a very chill day today. We've gone to do the watch along. After the watch along, we'll then be doing the reaction show as well afterwards. So I've got my notes as well. I'll be taking my notes down today. So
it's so important, isn't it, to take notes of these games? Since we've been working with you for the Man United agenda, I really I'm assessing games a whole lot differently, and I've really realised the importance of making notes, because sometimes you forget things and you miss things, So it's really especially a game like today, starting off the season, we can see how we need to go on. And this is nice. We're playing nice football in their half.
It is. It's at the moment, one thing I've got to say from last season, it's the first game at Old Trafford, to be fair, the ball seems like it's a lot more on the ground. Before last season, it was boom, 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 and it's everywhere. So at the moment, it seems like ball retention is more on the floor, corner that is.
Yep. And they're fizzing it around as well. This is what we like to see from Man United. Pinging the ball quite nice and fast.
So, it is. It's going to be, because it's full to the rafters as well. And these players got to step up, because last season we had no fans at Old Trafford. We lost quite a lot of games there. That weren't sort of our fortress. But with the system Ole is playing here today, does worry me a little bit. But listen, it's the first game of the season. We only played 3 minutes, 20 seconds. So let's not get carried away for ourselves.
And fair play to Fred. I think he's had to take a lot of criticism. He's coming back from a Copa America where he was getting a lot of plaudits out there for playing really well. So I'm quite keen to see how he performs today, especially with the ball, his distribution. Are we going to see a Brazilian Fred? He's been to Brazil. He's been around the Brazilian players. Are we going to see that Brazilian ability?
Magic.
Yeah, that magic.
It's the Brazilian magic. Listen, I'm all about the Fred magic.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Miss Come On Leeds, Mr. Silver Fox there saying come on Leeds.
Hi Tony, how you doing?
RC Byam, big up.
Yes. RC, how are you, man?
How you doing? You right?
Chelsea got a tough game, haven't they? Who are they playing?
Chelsea has. Oh God, who Chelsea?
I thought they had Spurs.
No, Spurs is Man City.
Oh, sorry, there. That was it.
Spurs,
okay.
Man City.
Good luck to Chelsea this year, man. I'd be interested to see you following RC.
Definitely, we'll be doing it.
He gives such a good analysis on his team. It almost makes me want to become a Chelsea fan.
Oh no, I'll pass. Thanks.
Not quite, but yeah.
I've got the badge on. I can't do any more than that. What's that saying? You can what is that saying about your wife? Yeah, I'll let you say that one. I'll keep quiet about that one.
Yeah, I think so.
So he's saying Palace. I think they've got a derby.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's Palace. Vieira's Palace. Come on, United.
I'm desperate. I need to Tottenham, Arsenal lost this, isn't it? Mr. Silver Fox.
That was disappointing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the game. I was podcasting.
Thank you so
much. That was a good shot off down the middle. So Greenwood's playing down the middle today. He just got a ball into feet. He was able to turn and get onto his left foot and shot from just outside the box. As always, he's always on target. And I'm sure Talk MU is excited about seeing his fostered son.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you're right here. A lot of balls into feet. They're playing the way they're facing into Bruno. He's popping off. You know, he's got good awareness.
I think with Bruno as well, what I'm noticing with Bruno at the moment, he's getting a lot of ball at the moment. And I think he's been like very well managed with the ball at the moment, because normally you see him and the way he's playing, it's almost like he lost the ball. He get hit. Oh, here we go. I spoke too soon.
Yeah, you're on a delay. Yeah,
spoke too soon. I was gonna say he weren't going down too much, but he's going down.
But that was a foul. He got clipped in behind. He got to the ball first. Man on his back and touched him.
But this is what I'm hoping this season as a Man United fan he gets away from. Every time someone is, fingers crossed, he can go to the gym and bulk her up a little bit, rather than every time he get touched, he goes down on the floor. I would love to see that from Bruno Fernandes this season.
Well, he's lucky he's not playing in the 80s and 70s, because he would really go down and stay down. But I think you have to be smart these days. If you get touched, you got to go down, because you look at people like Jack Grealish. He's very strong, very hard. Everyone complains how difficult it is to get off the ball, but he's not afraid to go down. If he gets touched, he will be going down.
Yeah. Definitely. Thank you, RC Bayern. Thanks for that.
Leeds have started a good move here. Oh, McTominay. Look at this move by Leeds. 1-2 touch in our half. Create a chance. McTominay got back. Look at McTominay. Watch McTominay. Yeah, McTominay, well done. Defensively sound. Got in front of the defender because Lindelof would let him go. Lindelof would let him go. Got in front of Bamford.
Like I said today with this game of Leeds United and the way Leeds United have set up, it does worry me a lot with Lindelof as well at the back.
As we just saw, look at the replay of that move. Lindelof was nowhere. He let Bamford get in front of him. If it was for McTominay getting back there, you don't stand and watch. You've got to go be there first and attack the ball.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it gets through. It's very, like, that was so easy, though. That was literally bang, bang, bang. They're through.
Yeah.
And that was all. Yeah, and see, for the ball, Lindelof is playing. Yeah. Lindelof
He's standing still.
Could have done a lot better there.
Well done, McTominay. Defensive sound there. And he's got the legs to get back in there.
And that's what we were talking about with the legs, with this formation that he's set up as well, because obviously you will need the players in around the team with the legs.
For sure.
Because I don't know, this game wouldn't suit Matic at all.
That's a good shout. And I mean,
also, is Van der Beek that discipline again?
Good shout. But this is where the coaching comes into. You have to make these players able to adapt and do these roles, perform these roles. Otherwise, you don't get in the side, especially Ollie's side with that midfield. Well done, Pogba.
Yeah, well done.
Wow. It's really sometimes frustrating watching Dan James with all the pace that he has. Just wish he would compose himself a little bit more, because he's got so much ability to with that pace, you know, so much danger.
I find it very frustrating with him, because the way I look at it is, with him, again, like you said, the talent is there, but it's just the end product, the end, you know, he just doesn't have it. Greenwood.
Bruno just played the ball around the corner into Pogba. They read that well, Leeds.
Yeah, Greenwood. I think Greenwood will do better this season than last
season. Sorry.
Greenwood
good chance there.
Better.
Good chance. Greenwood just had a good chance. Tried to lob the keeper. Leeds were trying to play out their half.
I love it.
Greenwood closed down. Oh, he didn't lob the keeper. He just got deflected off him. But good pressing. Yeah. Good work from United there. Not letting them out their half. Corner kick. Come on, Maguire. Get your head on this.
Big up, Rich Sport. Appreciate you tuning in. Thank you.
Hi, Britt. Is it hot in Texas, Britt?
Yeah, Rich Sports will surely be doing a watch along, or Rich Sport will be doing a late night actually, no, I think Rich Sports is actually quite early on today. I believe he might be very early today, about 5-ish.
How you doing, Rich?
If you're watching, tune into Rich Sports tonight. Find his channel, really good content from him. Hit that like, share, subscribe button on Rich Sport as well, guys.
100. I'm surprised Rich is up so early. I suppose it's match day. He must be well upset when it's 12:30 kickoff.
Yeah.
Mr. Late.
Yeah, Rick Pogba should have scored. Should have finished that. They're talking about Pogba chance.
Oh, go on, Greenwood. Come on, we're on. Go on, Pogba. Oh, my days.
I'm delayed. I'll come to you in a minute.
Oh, Greenwood got the ball. They closed down. Yeah, they're clapping. That's right. Good pressing again. Greenwood got the ball in the middle of the park, center of the park. Drove through, nuts the guy. Pogba was on one-on-one with the keeper. Tried a little step over. It's foolishness when he should have just slotted it. He should have opened up. He tried to do the right thing, but it didn't work out. Yeah.
It is frustrating though when sort of something simple like that with Pogba, because as we keep saying, you know, he's a talented player, but it's the easy things he makes sort of like look hard rather than just finishing it.
Great point there, Sola. I think that reminded me of the Balotelli pre-season game when he played for Man City. He tried to sit in America and tried some foolishness. He should basically, that's a basic, no need for the step over there. Keeper's gone down. You can either roll it through his legs or just slot it in.
We've got someone to say show the match. We'd love to, but copyright, we're getting a lot of trouble for that. But if you're watching, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. The Man United agenda, please.
We're camping them in their half now, boys. Shaw just went through. We got a corner out of it, driving at the fullback. I don't know if it was a fullback or midfielder. You don't know with Leeds. They're so they changed position so much. But what I am seeing with Leeds now is the overlap. I think our back four squeezing squeezing in like that. So Wan-Bissaka's coming in, but then you're seeing there's an outlet, whether it's Dallas or the guy on the left-hand side. There's always an outlet. So Wan-Bissaka's having to be responsible and keep looking over, even though he's squeezing in with the back four there.
Thank you, RC Bayern, for that. He's muted. He's listening to us doing the commentary.
Brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
We might not be on time with everyone due to our streaming.
Yeah, Mr. Silver Fox, Pogba, laughing with his emo. Thanks, Mr. Silver Fox. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that was a good chance. We have to put that down as not a half chance. That's a good chance. Yeah. But it's good to see him getting in those positions. And Greenwood done really well with the ball, driving forward, nuts the guy, in the centre circle and drove forward. He had options left and right. He chose Pogba, which was the right decision.
Yeah. So far, so far so good. It looks good so far.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's asking on the WhatsApp as well, on the United Agenda WhatsApp, how did Pogba miss that?
I think the Leeds manager's got the best seat in the park. He's camped on his little stool right on the centres line. Oh, here we go. Rafinha. Oh, my days. This time, Rafinha drove through, slotted it across the box. This is what I'm saying. These areas, those corridor, playing it down the corridor of the 6-yard box. Yeah. And Bamford was still in front of Lindelof, but Lindelof got a foot in to get for a corner. Bamford didn't get in front of him this time, but Lindelof, good positioning there. He has to watch the man and the ball when it's coming across like that. So well done, Lindelof. Oh!
The thing for me, though, with it, it's like with Leeds so far in this game, they already changed their formation already.
Like you were telling me yesterday, they changed. You were saying yesterday how they changed when they got the ball and when they haven't got the ball. There's two different shapes.
Yeah, two different shapes.
You've been doing your homework on Leeds, ain't you?
Yeah,
definitely. See,
Leeds United, to be honest with you, years ago, sort of when they were in the Premier League, I feared Leeds United more than I used to fear Liverpool. So Leeds are back in the Premier League, so I need to give them the respect they deserve. And
look at this move. Another break, fast break, 1-2 touch, and they get a shot off from just outside the box from their midfielder, Cleach. Good save, palmed away, out of danger by De Gea for a corner. So there's always that threat there, and I noticed when they broke again.
And when they break as well, with
crucial header there.
Leeds United, when they break, it's almost like with them, it looks like they're doing something with the ball. Yeah,
totally. Good shout. Wow, Lindelof just cleared a header from the corner. That was crucial. Fair play to Leeds. They're open.
They're stepping up.
Yeah. So pop it off. I like to see Greenwood hold up the ball. I've just seen him there get the ball with his back to goal, like 30 yards out. The defender got there and just sort of muscled him off. So I want to see a bit more development from Greenwood over the next couple of seasons if he's going to play that central role, to be able to hold it up a lot better where he can feel a defender and just hold him up a little bit. Because it's really crucial to have that in your game, especially if you're in this age, well, not in this age, just as a striker, where there's in this age, I'm talking about this age, in this age where people usually play a one striker up top, like in that Bamford's doing that for Leeds. You need to have that ability to be strong enough to hold it up. Whereas you can't have that big man, little man 4-4-2 anymore, where you can rely on the big man to do your work for you and you can sort of run off him. Yeah. Now you need to have every bit of everything in your game. So Greenwood,
it's like what you're saying there with the holding up as well. When we look at certain players, and obviously Lukaku got a lot of criticism when he was at Man United for holding up the play. You got Harry Kane, who does hold up the play, but they're old-fashioned strikers, and that's what I think we're missing. And also with Cavani, when Cavani is fit, that's what Cavani does. Yeah, he holds up play and he brings people in to it.
That's true.
With sort of the modern day strikers like what we've got, where they're the full striker, they're not actually striker themselves. They're sort of like wingers converting into strikers.
Yep.
They don't hold the ball up then because they just got pace.
Great shout. That's what we've kind of seen in Martial in that way, because he's come from a left wing role. And hello, Rise.
Hello, Talk.
Yes. Sorry, I'm late. I just had a
good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Not too bad. How are you?
Thank you. Good. Good to have you on board. First game of the season, Rise. This is how we need to go on.
Yeah, I mean, what are you thinking of the team sheet?
As we're playing now, I see the importance maybe of McTominay especially. Yeah, because Leeds have had a couple of chances and on the break as well. But Tomley's been defensively sound and got back in shape, into position to sort of hold them up. So I'm starting to see the merits of having Tomley in the side, for example.
For me, go on. Sorry, talk.
No, that's all right. Go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously, right at the start as well, when I saw the lineup, I knew what sort of we were going to play the double pivot anyway. It's what Ole knows best. But at the same time, I thought about Van der Beek coming in. The problem is looking at the system and the way
you're in, James. Oh, yeah, good pressing again by United. Stole the ball. I think it was Bruno McTominay again stole the ball. Greenwood slotted in James on the right-hand side, and he done the right thing by playing it across the face of the goal. Unfortunately, no one was there. Good move by United. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, that's fine. So what I was saying is, with it, it's the way he's doing it. He's played the guys who's got legs, who he sort of know will do the job for him, rather than bringing in a player in Van der Beek he doesn't really trust. So I think we will see Van der Beek throughout the season, but I think in certain games he won't play him.
Yeah,
good shout.
Really, because I think he's ready. Van der Beek is more than ready, and he's more than good enough to get a start.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean this.
Pogba.
I've only just started watching it, so I don't know what's gone before.
I'm delayed slightly.
I'm on 21 minutes, 30 seconds. What are you on?
I'm on 21 minutes 30.
I'm behind you guys then, and I'm on 20 minutes 48. 49.
Okay, 50. So I'm in front of you guys then, yeah?
Yeah.
You're fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it too much.
So it's a Leeds corner.
Yeah. Well, I'm not there yet. So
let's have a look how we deal with this corner then.
Yeah, because remember we were talking about the zonal marking. Can we keep an eye on that?
48% of set pieces we conceded last season.
Yeah, it looks like they got the better of that corner. But here we go. We're on the break now. But this is what, like there now. See, we're just gone straight back to the goalkeeper again. There was opportunities there just for a simple pass out, and we were gone. But now we're going to have to, it's like we're starting again now. So let's have a look.
So we're still the zonal marking. Still doing the zonal marker out here.
Still zonal, yeah.
And with Maguire and that. Yeah, okay.
Pub, I mean, why was it? I'm using my phone, so I can't see the players properly. It's not the best.
I'm using mine as well. I'm on my phone as well.
But I'm watching from a laptop at work.
Are you on a laptop?
Yeah.
I mean, this ball's been put in a box where there's not even anybody there. You just think, you know what? You're not even looking. If there's nobody in the box, don't put the ball in.
Yeah, but that's what we were just talking about. Talk with like modern day strikers now to old-fashioned striker like your Harry Kane, your Cavani. You've got Lukaku. They'll put their head in the box. Where these guys here, they're modern day strikers where they're more of a winger rather than a central striker.
But they should still be able to hold the ball up. Have a quick peek. If there's nobody there, hold it up. If you get impressed, quickly release the ball. And somebody else you're giving you backup. You're
talking about that move from Shaw just now, where he's played it across the 6-yard box.
Yeah, and there's nobody there.
Yeah.
What's the point in that? Because you're just giving the possession away to them.
Yeah. I think the striker, whether it's Greenwood, but Greenwood's getting involved in the play. He's coming deep to get the ball, but then he needs to be at the end of things as well. I like the idea of playing balls across 6-yard box though. That is really formula for goals. Most goals are scored like that, I believe. But head up, have a look. I'm more concerned with James in that respect. That's where I've had an issue with him, with his spinal ball across the box and crossing. He doesn't seem to put his head up and give a sort of
he doesn't, does he? His
crucial pass. But yeah, I think Torquemue makes a good point there. We do need to improve in that area, and then have some sort of consistency with how we score our goals. Oh, Luke Shaw, you're good.
The thing is that when you're doing that and you're constantly giving the ball away, you don't build up any feel for the ball. You're not you've got to keep recycle the ball constantly until there's openings and real good opportunities where it's worth taking a risk. Is it worth me risking this pass? Yeah, because there's somebody in the box getting it in.
Yeah,
if there isn't,
good shout.
If there isn't, why waste it? Because then we're out. Then we're going to lose our shape again from an attacking shape. Then we're going to be chasing the ball back down again, and then it all has to build up again. And it's.
I think you're coming from the Pep school of talking there, but we do need to sort of take those values with us because they're so effective with that. When they're in a position like that, if no one's on, they play it back, and start all over again. And then that's why they have their 70-80% possession.
Yeah.
Poor again from the free kick by Leeds. We're just caught flat-footed, and boom, they get a free header on it towards goal, but it's not on target. But again, how is he getting a free header on that?
Zonal marking. This zonal marking needs to change. It has to. But the thing is, it baffles me because you saw it last season and you saw it in the pre-season. So why are we still doing zonal marking when we can see the problem?
Especially from corners. I think with the zonal marking, the centre-back, the big guys, a zonal, but then they're asking the midfielders to pick up the runners. So the runners are coming at this pointless. It's pointless because they're running at you. You're going to get a run on you, and they're going to beat you to the ball more times than often. So there's something needs to be done there to improve that.
This position we just got ourselves in now. Again, look. So we pumped a long ball. Medley came out panicking because there was somebody chasing it down. He's put it out and give the ball to us. We got a throw in. We get ourselves up the pitch, and then we give the ball away cheaply. And now we're back in possession. But what's this? My phone's frozen just at that moment.
Mine's frozen as well. I think we got the same streaming.
You have to rely on me, guys. I got a nice FTB SPORTS subscription.
All right, we're back. We got back in possession. Luke Shaw. I just want to see.
I'm up in the Leeds corner. The threat for the Leeds corner at the moment. I need to buff my phone to catch up.
Dan James trying to play ping pong with himself. It's not a good idea.
Rich, no problem. You're ahead of us. It's fine, Rich. We don't mind. Whatever.
Hey, yo, Rich. Big up, Rich.
Don't worry, Rich. We've got you.
Pogba's taken up some good positions central of the park.
You know what?
He's drifting over, isn't he?
This game, guys. He does look lively.
He's coming more central, getting up good positions there, and that's where he's dangerous. Once he gets to turn and maybe thread a man through or play the ball around the corner for a guy, I like to see him in those positions.
See, the thing is you have to like actively search Paul Pogba out. When we're building this play up, if he's out of position and we've got possession and there's a chance of a break, just use it. But when you're slowly building the play up, you have to search him out.
Yeah.
Push the ball over towards him.
It's really impressive with Bruno, man. He's always pressing the ball. I love that about him. No matter how he might be like a creative guy and all this kind of thing, but he puts the work in. And I think that's why the crowd love him so much. It's visible that he's actually doing it for the cause.
It's split. All the fan base is split with him, but I think Bruno Fernandes is fantastic anyway, and Pogba. So
yeah,
I want to listen to the narrative.
I think if we do shift to a 4-3-3, I think Bruno.
You're in. Oh, sorry.
Will be at his best then. I think Bruno.
Who's that? Pogba talk?
No, Bruno.
Okay.
And Pogba.
Yeah.
So, guys, already 27 minutes I've got in, say nearly 28 minutes, and already there have been 10 attempts on goal already.
Wow. It's an open game.
Harry Maguire. Play it through the midfield now. Fred, play it. That's it. Bruno. Oh, ball across. Good. See that? You see the difference there from Bruno Fernandes, the intelligence. He's picked that ball up. He's seen the space in front of him. He plays the ball to the space to give him time. Self-time, so he can have a look. He puts a fantastic ball in, but whoever that was in the box couldn't quite get there. But that's the lack of anticipation. If you see Bruno Fernandes getting on that ball and playing it into space, you've got to be thinking, I know he's going to put this right in the danger area. Like they said about David Beckham. You know, whenever Beckham got on the ball, you know, like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said for the 99 goal, he knew exactly where that ball was going. So,
York and Van Nistelrooy also said that about Beckham, didn't they? They said that he just knew, just get into the area and he'd be there.
We're in. Yeah, 1-0. Go on,
Maestro. Can't wait now. I've just seen that previous move you taught us through.
Bruno Fernandes. Get in, 1-0.
You're right about that previous ball you were talking about. Bruno played it across the corridor of uncertainty for the defenders. It was Greenwood couldn't get in the end of it. I can't wait to see his goal now.
That's the thing, you see. If Greenwood would just been a little bit, you know, read the situation a little bit better, you know, another yard, bang, would have been 3-on. Yeah, so let's have a look how this worked out. I think it's Scott McTominay.
I was just typing this out.
Beautiful.
Pogba with the one look pass. One touch pass into Bruno. It's Bruno's runs as well. He's a second striker almost coming in blindside because Greenwood coming deep. Defenders were lost. Pogba, you have to give Pogba credit with that first time ball.
That's brilliant. This is what,
and the movement, class goal.
That's what I was just saying about Paul Pogba. You seek him out because he can do that.
He's in the areas there, the central. He's taking up areas there where he's most effective. Really dangerous there. That was a really good goal.
That's the thing.
How many touches is that? 2-3 touches?
He's ahead. Paul Pogba is ahead of everybody reading the game.
So he comes inside Pogba, sees it, and sees the run already. Bam, you're in. Good touch still by Bruno. You have to bring that down. Lovely finish.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just seeing that. That was class. That was absolute class.
Talk MU. The way you described it, perfect. I'm viewing it now as well. I just think, brilliant goal.
Absolutely amazing goal. I mean,
and you know what? For me now, it's the critique what Paul Pogba get and Bruno Fernandes get by the fan base.
I mean,
what is now? These guys be celebrating this goal. They'll be celebrating it.
Yeah. The thing is with that
players, back the players like how you back the manager. Simple. Back the players like you back the manager.
Yeah.
You've got to have these players in positions where they can actually work, use their craft.
Football, he's my captain. Bruno Fernandes, my captain.
I need to do my fantasy football. I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Oh, I did message you last night, but
guys, we have to remember that Pogba, no matter what we say about him, he's a world-class player. As he just proved just there, in those areas and managed correctly, he can do bits. So we've got to get behind him and Bruno. They're fantastic players. And I think if you have double pivot ahead of them, I don't think it's that necessary, but I would rather reel them in a little bit and have them both from the pitch at the same time in kind of central areas. Just like Paul Pogba was intelligent enough there, even though he's playing on the left-hand side, to cut back into the central area. And you can't pick him. You have to pick him out because you can't miss him. He's got his hair coloured, I think, and he's so 6'3" or whatever. But first time pass by him into Bruno's run, and that was just magic. Bruno made the run as well. That's what I was saying earlier about his runs, even when it comes to pressing, and there's runs off the ball. That was a run off the ball, and Pogba picked him out. That's lovely. Two class players on the same page.
But this is why we need this number 6.
Oh my days! Oh my days! Bruno again. He's just on the level.
He's just played
rolled in Luke Shaw there.
But this is why we need
Shaw played it into Bruno's feet. Touch by Bruno, rolled him in. Shaw had a good effort on goal. Great. I like it.
We get this number 6 to unlock Pogba alongside Bruno.
Yeah, it would make a massive
good shout. Good shout.
It will be like because Paul Pogba needs to be in them positions where he's just a constant threat. We don't really want him going too far back, getting too deep.
Yeah.
He's not a danger there. They've got to then rely on trying to get a long ball up. But then even if you do that, if it's like to someone like Dan James, who's like 9 out of 10 times just going to turn the afterburners on, not even look, and then just wallop it. It's like, what's that made of? It's a waste. Whereas if he's further up the pitch, Paul Pogba, he can hold the ball up, he can work, he can see what's going on, he can make one pass, which just makes all the difference.
Yeah, so, as he did with the goal there.
Exactly. That's the thing, isn't it? If he would have been in a different position then, sorry, Solo, if he would have been in a different position then, maybe a bit deeper or more over towards the wing, he wouldn't have been able to make that pass.
For sure.
That's the thing right there.
And going to Silver Fox's comment, Silver Fox, doesn't matter. We're streaming. We're streaming.
Yeah, don't matter if we're behind. I'm not behind though.
Oh, that goal's sweet. That goal's sweet. That's how you open teams up. Hot knife through butter. Paul Pogba with a vision, cut inside, rolled it through to Bruno. First touch was brilliant. Bring it down and just left it under the keeper. Love it. Crowd must be going mad. Let's give a shout out to our resident Shah. Riley says, "Boo!" Oh, hi Riley. That's Tony's son. How you doing, Riley?
Riley,
sorry about your team yesterday, but
Riley's switching allegiance.
Tell you what,
he's watching Man United.
If Daniel James could hit a cow's ass with a banjo, he'd be dangerous. Honestly.
They're just showing that replay of that goal. Well, obviously, you've seen it. It's absolute stroke of genius.
What do you guys think in the comments? What do you think of that goal, guys?
Leeds are playing a defensive. Playing very defensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not. They don't seem to be playing their usual game where they're like all over you, just like in your face, forcing you to make decisions.
You're in sure? Go on, James. I see what you mean about the banjo. I'm just catching that now. Daniel James, come on. Other side, don't play in this. I play across the goal. Good work again. Bruno again, pressing, driving forward. He's the one, they're backing off. They have to back off.
Bielsa's game plan, how he set the game up as well, he will not change. It's like I was listening to the guy yesterday, the Chelsea fan, who said something to do with Ole and he will not change the direction of whatever the team, and that's Bielsa. Bielsa will not change the setup of how he set the team up to play.
We're going to score one more than you. That's the old United way. I really do admire him for that, though. I think I don't think they had many draws last season. It's either win or lose.
Yeah. The fans are in the ground. They're roaring. Oh, mate, I'm telling you. And the Premier League season is back. We are the Man United agenda. If you're watching this watch along, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, and help us to grow as a YouTube channel, guys. Without you and your comments, we wouldn't have a channel up. So just for the support, guys.
I second that. Thank you, guys, for all the support. This is the Man United agenda. We're kicking off the season here with some quality, unlike yesterday. Yeah. But you know what? Welcome to the Premier League, Brentford. Fantastic result for them.
Fantastic.
To be fair, though, Arsenal were shocking.
Yeah. It's really disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then I'm not saying that as a banter thing. I watched the highlights after, and I thought, oh my God, come on! You can, there's got to be a bit more will, and determination for the badge.
It looks like a confidence. There's like a real confidence issue there at Arsenal for me.
Yeah.
They're just not. There's no belief in themselves that they can just take control of a game, pass the ball about, and get into good positions and bang, get a goal. It's not there. That's a worrying sign because you only get that by getting results. So Mikel Arteta needs to really, really quickly. He needs to find some fake confidence and put it in their tea.
The problem again, no dig at Arsenal, but the process and what they're doing with the young players, bringing in so many young players into the squad as well, which is they need more senior players who's going to step up. And at the moment, it seems like the senior players at Arsenal is not stepping up.
Yeah,
they need to. For Man United right now, I'm looking at Paul Pogba today. I'm looking at Bruno Fernandes today. I'm looking at Harry Maguire, and they're having a fantastic game. So is Luke Shaw. So, not going to complain. These guys are stepping up to the plate. I'm just hoping the consistency keep going with us throughout the season.
I think you made a good point last couple of days, Solo, about Man United being a game of two halves with Man United last season, and hoping that this season we will keep that momentum. So we played decent. We've got a 1-0 goal up now. Are we going to continue to perform like that in the second half? Are we going to drive on and improve maybe?
Yeah, but hopefully this is the game of two halves where obviously he went with Dan James first. I'm just hoping then second half probably 70th minute or something like that, he bring on Jadon Sancho, and Jadon Sancho then click it to the next level.
Totally, good shout.
So
he did say in the press conference, didn't he? He did say that in the press conference that he'd be getting some minutes, didn't he?
Yes.
Or sort of gave the impression he would.
Martial will be able to put his thinking cap on.
Yeah, the roaring though for when he comes on is going to be phenomenal. When he comes on with his making his debut, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. A couple of comments here. Rich Sports, if we don't beat Arsenal this year, Silver Fox is saying.
Just going back to Rich Sports. Rich Sports came on our show and he made the point, which maybe say he's right. We didn't really go for Arsenal last year. We were sort of treated them like a top 6 side and ended up getting bad results against them. We really didn't go out there and force to win.
Monday we lost. It was like about 15 points we lost by not putting teams to the sword last season.
With Liverpool as well.
Yeah. And we should have done. And I don't think that Ollie will make that mistake again, because
I hope not.
Listen to what he said before the games and stuff. That doesn't sound to me like a manager that's going to take that approach from like going forward. It's got to be bang. Go. You've got to go right from the off.
It'd be interesting though if we went down a goal down for him to see what he will do, whether or not he will get rid of double pivot and then bring on just like one holding CDM and then basically bring on another attacker. That would be very interesting throughout the season to see how obviously I don't want us to go 1-0 down. But
the one thing that worries me is as we know, you know what? That today we get the result with this double pivot. And then if Ollie gets too comfortable with that, and starts airing towards, wait a minute, starts questioning his own mind about what do I need to change this? I'll just try it again in the next game. And then if we go into the next game and just about get a result, I hope he doesn't go down that mindset of, getting comfortable with it. I don't want to see this pivot.
You know what, Talk, to be fair, I'm watching the game now, and if you look at the way they're set up, McTominay is key in this. I think if he can develop as a player, it won't be a double pivot anymore, because he's slightly ahead of Fred at majority of the time. He's making his runs into the box. He's a bit like Bruno. And I see a slight difference to what we saw last season, where we might have said that the two of them was positions as so-called double pivot. I hate saying double pivot, but I think McTominay, if he develops as a player, technically gets more goals and assists. And as I'm watching now with my own eyes, the eye test, seeing him slightly ahead of the play and being able to distribute the ball a lot better, then it won't need that. And then I think McTominay and Van der Beek might be fighting for that one position, and with Fred maybe holding.
In this game, it's because you look at this game, the way Leeds are set up with this 4-1-4-1, they're providing us with a lot of space. That's fine in this circumstances, but when you come up against teams where they ain't going to do that, and you've got really small amounts of space to work with and be intelligent with the ball, Scott McTominay is not that player. It's just not. This is why we need. I
do agree. Hopefully, he develops.
We need. This is where you need your Van der Beek.
Yeah, with Scott though, the thing is, he reminds me of. He's not as good as Darren Fletcher is, but he does remind me of a Darren Fletcher when Darren Fletcher started going through the process of basically coming in and holding his spot, where it's taken a bit of time to do, but eventually he will get that position at Man United, because he's a Man United lad through and through. So I think Ole will give him the opportunity to prove himself for him to nail down that number one spot.
Question.
And then that will be his one.
We do have to have, we do have to have, the depth in the squad, and everybody has their role to play. But again, it's for Ollie right now. He's looking at this squad that he's got there. There's no Varane. For whatever reason, he ain't put Sancho on. No Cavani, no Rashford. So, all right, when you weigh it up on a balance against Leeds, this probably looks like the best option. But like I say, at the first opportunity, he has to switch things around, and we have to get we've got to go and shift into that 4-3-3 and really put teams right to the sword and just slaughter them. Don't be careful. We cannot be concentrating too much on what is going on behind us once Varane is in in next to Maguire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you make really good points there, Talk.
Let's go through some of these comments quickly, guys. So, Talk, big up. Oops, where's Stephen? I've missed Stephen. Stephen, where's Stephen gone? Stephen, big up everyone. Talk, good to see you on the streaming again. Can't say. I'm live. My own Man United Leeds watch along. Smash a like.
How you doing, Stephen?
Pleasure as always. Mr. Silver Fox, talk about Arsenal again. Well, whenever we watch it,
we're just reviewing the game yesterday. There was a game on yesterday.
We got the Armory anyway because they're
tonight. 1 second, there was a moment there again from like with I think it was McTominay, and exactly what I was saying. He got the ball, he tried to carry it forward. As soon as he got pressure, he lost the ball. He gave it away. Yeah. This is why. I mean, you know, I know it's first game of the season, blah blah, but at the end of the day, that's not. We don't want to see that. I don't want to be seeing that. Look at the space.
Someone made a good point the other day about Villarreal. If we play them the way they camped back and they were hard to break down in the final, we need to sort of open up like that. Have a McTominay, for example. Yeah, I see. You mean I just see that McTominay thing closed down. He needs to be more technically on the ball. He's a bit blinkered with his thing. He needs to have a bit more variety in his play, I reckon. He relies
on his physicality.
Sorry, guys, I'm interrupted. That's first half done, yeah?
Almost for me. I've got 30 seconds left.
Half time.
Yeah, half time.
It's flown by.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what? It's good first half because we're 1-0 up. Had we not been 1-0 up, I would have been not impressed at all.
Yeah.
There's been some half-decent passages of play, but again, we've not made the most of the space afforded to us by Leeds, and that is criminal, to be fair.
I think the Pogba chance.
Yeah,
the Pogba chance is quite key,
guys, and then we can do that. We'll just talk, analyze the game.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Let's go through some of the comments, and then we'll then. I'm turning my phone off now, so I'm not listening to that part now. So let's go to exactly on Monday. Hope we go for them this year.
That's Arsenal. Talking about Arsenal.
Yeah, we've got Ian Shaw in the building. Hello, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
Manchester. Yep, Manchester United.
Big up, Ian.
Big up, Ian. Only one Shaw in Manchester. Shawnini. The only Shaw in Manchester is Shawnini.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, you are sure. It's Ian Shaw.
Talking about Ben Shaw. Ben Shaw. You remember that, don't you?
And we've got a.
Yeah, he's out for a couple of months.
Yeah, he's injured. So, guys, let's go back to some of the analysts now, and let's analyze this game. Obviously, we know Talk. You just joined us. So let's go back now. We're going to just go back to the setup, so you could see the setup of Leeds United, how they set up against Man United, and Man United how they set up against Leeds. So let's go to the United to begin with, and then we can talk about players. So we'll go to Leeds United first. And this is our Leeds United setup. But obviously in the streaming, I think it was about after the first 8 minutes or so, they changed their formation to almost like a back four straight away. Because obviously Man United was too much pressure on them. So looking at Bamford at the moment is having a very quiet game. Harrison, here, there and about. And Dallas, listen, I haven't heard nothing from Dallas. Rafinha,
not since JR died.
Pardon?
Sorry, I'm just trying to be funny. Not since they shot JR.
So, looking at the team and the setup, so far, let's go through. Let's talk to Amanda because Amanda has been here from the start, and then I'm going to go to you, Talk. And also, guys out there, who has impressed you the most? Drop your comments down, please, and let us know. So, Amanda, so far, on a Leeds United point of view and a Man United point of view, what's the two players as sort of caught your eye so far?
Okay, to be honest, I haven't got the sound on, so I'm having to sort of scan the Leeds United players. I think Rafinha, he's obviously looks dangerous one-on-one. He can burst a man. He's got that drive, and he's a bit tricky. I would hate to be standing up against him, especially when he squares up against the defender. He has got those positions. I wouldn't say individually for Leeds players, but as a team, they're drilled into sitting back And when they do break, it's 1, 2, 3 touches in the opponent's half, and they're getting shots off, as we saw with the Klitsch guy. He got a shot off with 2, 3 passes in our own half, in our half. And then same with Rafinha early on in the game. There's a ball played to Bamford, and he got in front of Lindelof, and Lindelof was standing still. But luckily, McTominay came in and intercepted and put it out for a corner. So I admire Leeds for their play. They actually really drilled in what they're doing, as in breaking 2, 3 passes, and which I'd like us to see us do more. And they're quite effective with it, because what's up one finding as well, when they are breaking, our players are ahead of the play. So we need to have someone, at least Fred or McTominay, start in position so we're not ahead of the play, or so we don't get chasing back like that. Because then what happens then, defence will start running back, because you don't want to commit to go forward on a big pitch like Old Trafford. So credit to Leeds, because they are still a threat and they still got goals in them. They can easily open you up just like hot knife through butter when they want to. As regards to Man United, I think we're comfortable-ish, apart from what I just mentioned about the fast break, being ahead of the play. I think we're pretty comfortable, and I think that comfort and that composure comes from having people like Pogba drifting into the centre of the park and getting the ball and be able to do his thing where he's really happy there. So excuse me, just had someone's trying to call me. So I had that Pogba doing that. Bruno's obviously doing a lot of pressing, and he's sort of like a second striker. Greenwood's coming deeper. He's trying to be involved in the play. I'd like to see him really on the last man and be on the end of things, as you were saying earlier about those dangerous balls across the corridor, the 6-yard box. Want to see him on the end of them. Bruno laid a nice ball in for him also. I like Greenwood, but then he did drive and give it a nice opportunity for Pogba. He drove through from the centre circle, got through on, had options right and left, chose Pogba, but Pogba tried a little silly step over when he just slotted it in. So Greenwood, even though he's not scored goals, he's still contributing in a way. But like I said, obviously Greenwood, hold up the ball better, maybe get on the end of things, and rather than being too much involved in the play. So we have something to be on the end of balls and all that kind of thing. And otherwise, I'm pretty happy. I think the guys just don't get slack, don't get too complacent, because against this team in Leeds, they can easily hit you with a break and a goal.
Talk so far.
Yeah, I mean, Leeds. They don't look themselves, really. To be fair, they're not this whatever it is trying to get them to do. It just doesn't suit them right now. They're not really threatening us. We're more a threat to ourselves. If you look at how we're not threatening their lines in between the play with the amount of space that we've got. Look at the. You just watch back this first half. Look at how much space there is on that pitch. We're not actually, using that space correctly to our advantage. You've got Mason Greenwood there, who's as we know, is a real threat. If you're going to have him up there on his own in this one setup, have him threatening that line. Let him, have him right there at the top. And there should be, Pogba and Bruno should be the ones looking to work that empty space around the Leeds player and keep that space moving, because you do that, there's going to be lots of space for like Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, McTominay, Fred. There's going to be, but we're not doing that. We're making it difficult for ourselves by pushing balls in like long balls, playing too longer balls and then holding on to it for too long, and then that just gives Leeds time to adjust. If you play that space and work the space continuously and move the ball quickly, and just even if you're just passing it around and going, ticky-tack, like, all right, you've given us this much space, we're going to use it. And like I say, with that threat of Mason Greenwood floating in between the lines, Leeds will be in real danger. It would be so much easier for us to see this game out. But the longer we continue to sort of just think about, okay, well, we're just going to stick to our shape sort of thing, and not actually look at what's in front of us in terms of what are you affording us, and then use that to our advantage. It could be a long 45 minutes to come, unless Leeds, especially if Leeds, because it looked like to me like Marcelo Bielsa had his thinking cap on there. He wasn't happy with what he was seeing. Yeah. So I think he's going to switch this up. I think he's going to say to them, look, they aren't using that space that you're afforded that was there for them. So let us now make it more difficult by getting in their faces. If they do what Leeds do, more like the 3-3-1-3, pressing, 2 or 3 players everywhere you look. There's players ready to just in on the ball.
You're thirsty.
Yeah, they just, that's what they do though. That's what they do best, Leeds, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And
going to talk what you just said as well, and both of you basically make very good, valuable point regarding the space. Watching a game at the moment, I'm slightly behind you guys, but there was a lot of space. And right at the beginning of the game, we were talking about it on there, where we were saying, yeah, it looked like they're zipping the ball around, they're sort of like creating a bit of space. The space is there for them to use, but it seems like as the game went on, it seems like they weren't controlling the ball as well as they were doing in the first, say, 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're losing sort of the ball. Players are getting on top of us. But like what you just said, though, with Bielsa will be fuming right now, because Bielsa will be saying, well, we're giving them too much space, we're giving them too much time in the ball, we are nicking the ball off them, but can we now get into their faces and basically stop them from playing football? Because it's a game of 2 halves. My worry is the second half. We did okay that half. I'm not going to say we played outstanding. We weren't breathtaking, but we will need to second half. We either need to go back in and be composed and take it how we're taking it, but stopping Leeds United from having opportunity and chances at goal. Because that first half there, I think it works out to be, when I was counting, my maths might be incorrect here, but combined, it was 15 chances on goal we had, like together, Leeds United and Man United. That's an open game. But we haven't taken the opportunity. We got Pogba, who hit the side netting. We had Luke Shaw, who hit the side netting as well. We had Greenwood, who
Dan James
as well. Dan James, sorry. So we basically, with it, but Leeds also had their opportunity as well. So we can't deny Leeds United. They are in the game. We haven't taken the game to them, because they can come back at any time, depending on what Manchester United turn up second half.
Yeah, totally agree with you. I mean, you've been saying this for a long time about the 2 halves and how United perform. So now let's see. It's all about progression, isn't it, from last season? So let's see if we can sort of change that negativity that we had about playing coming out not switched on, or coming out in the first half not switched on. We're 1-0 up. A team like Man United, who are going for the title, like I always say, I want to see us manage a 1-0. So we're 1-0 up now. Let's manage the game, as you just said brilliantly. Manage the game so we get the result first. It's all about results now. 38 games in, we can't let it slip away. We clearly got a little bit more than them, as in quality, and we could, like with the chances that you just mentioned there, we've created a few chances. So we should ideally score another couple of goals if we continue with that formula of pushing forward. And it's all about mentality now, isn't it? I think we need a psychologist in there to sort of get these players on the up. And in the Leeds changing room, I think you need a good translator, because like you said, the way the manager was looking, he's going to be talking in Spanish and giving them instructions, because he knows everything, doesn't he? He clearly knows what the issue is. He knows what the issue is. Yeah.
It's, to be fair, because if you look at it with, like now with Bielsa, he's looking at that. He must be thinking, you know what? You've set up here now with this double pivot, and it's quite useless to you. Our double pivot is useless to us right now. They're not threatening us enough for us to have double pivot. So why are we? It's quite comfortable, isn't it, for them? Because a double pivot, we've got like Fred and McTominay. They're not creative players. They're not clever players. Like you've seen there when I mentioned it on Monday. You look at that. You just close that player down. It's gone. The ball's they lose possession. It's easy. You put someone who's got a brain on them, Donny van der Beek, he sees, he's reading it. He knows exactly where all the players are, and he's going to use the space and make you go really out of your comfort zone. And are you going to do that? Because if you do, and he turns you, and then he goes back into the space you've just left, you are in big shit. Whereas you can't do that with McTominay or Fred. They can't do that. So for right now, for me, I think Marcelo Bielsa will be thinking, you know what? If they're going to stay like this, with these two, right? Well, Leeds need to move. Firstly, they need to move the ball quicker, but they also, in my opinion, I think he'll needs to look at his shape. I don't think that's really doing them any justice right now in this game. It's not really helping them.
Quick one. Ian's just asked a question. Keep, loan, or sell James?
Sell.
Keep.
Sell.
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 So
In the name of Ian, I say, Ian, are you sure? Sure. Because I don't believe what I'm hearing from you guys. You sell. Why would we sell him?
We've
got Rashford out for the next 3 months.
So I'll say it first. If we're saying to keep Dan James, but then fan base is saying to sell Jesse Lingard.
Oh, Jesse Lingard, yeah.
I'd rather keep Jesse Lingard any day than keep Dan James.
I would definitely say we keep Dan James because look, he's get opportunities. He's get himself in. We're just based on his pace alone, and keep him and get him and train him and manage him correctly and get him to develop at Manchester United. I'm not saying he's the best thing since sliced bread. He's definitely not, for my eyes. We've got Sancho now, but at the moment, at this stage of the season, we need to keep him. There's a number of games happening. We're going to have the League Cup just after the international break. We're going to have just the Champions League kicking off. We're going to have game after game after game, and I'll be seeing all your ugly faces, regular. So I do suggest we do keep James with us. Look, just one thing I just want to say in the support of James. When you watched the Euros for Wales, he was one of the Welsh's best players, most effective players. Anyone watching would say the same thing. Oh, that guy's pretty good. That guy's a bit effective, and he plays for Man United. So there is something there. 15 million from Swansea, doesn't matter. There's something there. He's got that outstanding pace. The rest of it we can develop. And sure, he's not going to get ahead of Rashford or Sancho, but there is something there to be effective.
I'm on there. What do you think for me with Dan James is he does, like I said once before about when you get your chance from the youth setup or whatever, and you go into games, you have to learn in game. There's no point in saying, "Oh, I'll do next time better, boss." It's like, no, we can't afford to do next time better. You have to do better in game. Learn from your mistakes. Dan James does not do that. He continually makes the same kind of errors, and it just bugs me and bugs me. But anyway,
anyone know who Junior is for Leeds? Seems to come on the pitch. I've never recognised this young man.
We're just about to set up again, so it's still
Junior,
the same.
He's new. He's their new signing. They just signed him.
So he's come on for Rodrigo. I didn't realise Rodrigo was playing.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
So what position is he? Is he Brazilian? Does he play up higher, further up the pitch? Does anyone know the comments about this guy, Junior? I'm not familiar with him.
If I had my notes on me, I'll tell you because I had my notes yesterday about him as well. It's something Philippe something Junior. His name is. He's a position. Hold on.
It's always difficult when a new player comes into the Premiership. He could do something that we didn't know about. Because these players are drilled. They know how to study players and what they're effective at. I don't know nothing about this guy. So if he's one-on-one with me, I wouldn't know what the hell he's going to do.
He's just made a great start by he's just fouled Bruno. So that's a good start from Junior.
So guys, if you're liking the contents, please like, please share, please subscribe. We are the Man United Agenda, and the second half has begun. So,
Pogba, you're too good.
What Manchester United team turn up for this second half? That's all we need to say.
Let's go. Thanks everyone tuning in, by the way. It's good to have this sort of feedback as well. Really good comments.
Comments helps us.
Hope you're enjoying the game.
Yep. Like, share, subscribe. We're the Man United Agenda. And as what Amonde said and Talk would always say, you're going to see these beautiful faces over the coming season. So we are trying to get the subscribers levels up. And we're trying to get every single person on the Man United Agenda. All the comments you make, you can also win yourself a signed Bruno Fernandes shirt. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're miles away from it. But guys, that's where the support comes into it. And also, all your comments helps us. Thank you for watching the Man United Agenda.
Just if you guys want to keep this discussion going later, once the YouTube video is out there, put some comments in. Ask some questions and we respond. We always respond.
Poor again from United there, just giving the ball away. Look at the space now. Look at Leeds. See how Leeds make use of the space that we afford them.
It's a lot. To be honest with you, there's a lot of space. There's absolutely a lot of space right now in this game.
Yeah.
But it's finding the right pass. It's picking the right player out.
Well, it's using the space. It's just you drift into the space. When you pick the ball up, you can, before you've even got the ball, you see where the space is. You've got to run to it.
Yeah. One thing as well, I don't know if you guys would agree with me, is when we got the ball, I think we, as players, we do too much with the ball. Like we run with the ball rather than passing it.
Exactly.
I think with pass it, you tire the team out, 1, but 2, you pick those little pockets, those little squares, and then you get the ball into players quicker. Like this, for instance, that goal there, that was literally 3 touches.
Oh my God! There you go. This is what I was talking about. Look at that. It's absolutely criminal. 1-1. It's criminal.
You're
Absolutely.
joking.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Criminal.
man,
Leeds. Look,
we got thrown. We got thrown deep in our half.
I said, what about the space? Let's see what Leeds do with when they get the space. And just look what Leeds do with Ayling right now with the space. He identified it and he made the most of it and bang. 1-1.
So McTominay just pumps the ball out of play. They get thrown.
Bang. Shocking. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Oh, my days.
That was poor.
That's a great goal.
It was
That's a great goal. You know what? If you're going to score from outside there's talk, I don't mind. Obviously, they need to close down. But if you're going to score from outside the box, then fair. That's a worldie. That's a worldie. Look at the fans. They're going off.
Not good enough.
So Ayling is like Ayling's come inside. He's playing more central. He picked up the ball central there. I think McTominay let the guy go. No, and Fred's. Oh god, yeah.
It's just slow.
So you could say, look, as far as I'm concerned, if you're going to score from outside the box, there, Pogba could have put something in there. I don't see much wrong apart from Fred. Really, maybe Fred could have got over earlier and let McTominay was telling him to. But scoring from outside the box like that, I can't really. I always say to people when I play myself, I said, if they score from outside the box, fair play. It's a worldie. Good luck to them. But I don't want them playing through us. That's a great goal.
The thing is, they should not be allowed. Like I said about the space with us, working the space. Let's see what needs to do with their space. We should not. Once we're out of possession, we should not be allowing them that space. They should be like, right, you know what Leeds can do? You should be in the face straight away as soon as you lose possession, not giving them that space.
So, guys, just want to reiterate that you guys were mentioning about halftime team talk. Bielsa. You saw him thinking overtime, veins coming from his forehead, talk MU, and he's obviously must be pleased with the way they've come out and responded straight away.
That is
well done, Leeds United.
It's a top draw goal. You can't complain. There's nothing to complain about. You can't blame the keeper for that either. So my only thing, like you said, I'm under there. What I would have done is, and what I'd like to see is. The midfield players should have closed him down quicker. Yeah. Because yes, we're creating all this space, but then we need to go back into our position once we don't have the ball. But that goal there, it's almost like I think Fred should have shuffled over a lot earlier, and his starting position should have been better to cover things like that. He can see the whole play. That's his role.
Monday. If there had been a number 6, if we had had a number 6 on the pitch there, like a Declan Rice would have read that situation, and he would have been right in. He would have been right in Ayling's face, and that ball wouldn't have even. Oh, here we go. Bruno. Oh, is it Shelberto Carl? Who is it? Mason Greenwood. Go on, my Mason.
I can't wait.
Go on, my son.
Is that goal? Is that goal? Is that goal? Talk.
Yes, it is. It's a goal.
Oh wait, let me take this in.
You know,
let me take this in.
Talk.
Maguire.
My problem is every time you celebrate a goal, every time I get a message through my phone, that's what happened. Basically, my thing freezes.
Shaw picks it up at the left back, plays it into Pogba's feet in the middle of the park. Pogba with a no-look pass into Greenwood. Greenwood's running. Beautiful. Left foot goal! Corner!
Mason.
Slotted! That's your foster son! You must be a proud man, Talk MU.
I am.
Wow! Pogba's ball again. Pogba with that ball. No-look pass into the... in between the fullback and the centre-back. Wow. This is from the left-hand side. Wow.
The intelligence of Greenwood to see that and make the use of that space. Brilliant. Well, I'm taking him to McDonald's after the game.
I love it.
Pogba, utilise the space. Good pace by Greenwood. I was sort of criticising him, saying he didn't have that drive.
And
Wow.
this is what winds me up about some United fans, yeah? Do
What
you
a
see
finish!
Pogba,
Sorry.
the intelligent of Pogba there?
Thank
The
you.
space,
Thank
he
you,
can see
Solo.
the space already.
Thank
He
you,
knows where
Solo.
it's going.
He's one
And
step
he
ahead of
plays that
everyone
ball
else.
through. And look at the
Yeah.
flight of the ball. Perfect flight. Perfect. You know, everything there was just
In his
perfect.
stride. Didn't have to do
We're in
nothing.
again. We're in again. Oh, fuck.
Ah.
Shit.
Hey, that's a
I love it. We're waiting
fantastic
to
goal.
talk MU. It's like
See,
every
I get
time
more
we-
out of that goal than the alien goal. I thought that.
Oh, it is a goal. 3-1. Can't believe
Wow!
it.
Stay 3-1. Yes, stay 3-1.
I want to talk. Let's take this in. Give us a little
Oh
go.
my
What
God.
happened there? Because I'm seconds behind. I'm well behind you.
I think it's Bruno Fernandes. I
Wow.
can't. Hold on. Let me just have another look at this.
What a way
I
to
can't-
respond, eh?
I'll say. Bruno Fernandes again. Dangerous in the box. He held the ball up beautifully. Just turns.
Right. Fred
and
picks
then-
it up from Bamford. Pogba rolls
Yeah.
in. Bruno. Oh, cuts back. Quick
Quick.
turn. Left foot. And it's behind the line. Yeah. We like that.
It got-
Bruno.
it got-
Pogba again. Pogba 3 assists.
They got one on the line, but it wasn't enough. It was well over the line. Gets
Well
in.
done, guys. But it's Bruno. Oh, my days. Yeah, you clap that, Sancho. You recognise
I'm on
Sancho. This is what we're about.
Look at the
Ah, this is
position of
beautiful.
Greenwood.
All you guys tuning in, watching. 2 nice goals there. And all you Pogba haters. Come on, give the guy some
And Bruno
credit.
haters too. And Bruno haters too. Out
Well,
there.
yeah, he only scores penalties, doesn't he?
Monday, just check out Mason Greenwood in that passage of play where he gets him the
Peels
position he
off.
gets himself into. Fantastic.
Wow.
Here we
Look
go
at
now.
his face,
They've got our backs up here. Look at this Paul Pogba carrying the ball forward. Oh, we just try to do a little bit too much.
Yeah, like you said there. Guess what? My captain is doing fantastic. That's my captain. Absolute brilliant.
Well done, United. I bet Shah is going mad right now.
Yeah, Shah's in the stadium right
He's
now.
one of our boys
I
at the
think,
stadium.
If I'm right to say, he meant to be doing something towards the end of the game. He's meant to be coming live with us towards the end of the game.
Hey, the crowd are going mad. I don't like to see crowd with phone. Take your phone off, man. Just enjoy the moment, guys.
Yeah, that's behind the line, isn't it? That's clear behind
Just
the line.
look at Mason Greenwood.
Well, look at the space into cut, though. That's clever. That's intelligent there.
Exactly. That's the thing, Solo. Look at him. Just look at him. He goes flying in and he realizes that the defenders are going to go flying to the goal. So he stops himself and then goes like, come on, give it me. And it's a goal. But you know what? On this guy, that occasion,
That's a goal. If he passed it, it would have been a goal. If he didn't pass it, it's a goal.
Also, Solo, if that would have got deflected, Mason Greenwood would have been right there to just go bang. So either way, it would have been a goal.
Spot on talk, MU. Spot on.
But Leeds are giving it a go here now. They're starting to move the ball a bit quicker. I think they realise that if they want to get anything out of this game, they're offside. But they've really got to start. They've really got to start moving the ball quicker.
Just read this comment from RC. He says, Pogba world class today. I'm sure you lot are over the moon. I told you Greenwood is special. Yeah, thank you very much.
Talk's been telling us for ages, though. Talk's been telling us for a while now.
Yes, Ankit, man. You don't need to tell me about Greenwood, mate. Greenwood's my son.
He's going to take him to McDonald's and buy him a Happy Meal.
Yes.
Absolutely brilliant. Pogba, sensation so far today, and Bruno Fernandes. It's got to be hard picking a man in the match, really, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I did say
early days.
I think everybody.
But you know what? It gives us great pleasure. I mean, for all you fans watching, I don't know. We've got like youth players out there. We've got McTominay. We've got Greenwood. Who else is on there? Players that are really young, and we like to see them be successful. So watching the progression of Greenwood, for example, it really gives us a lot of pleasure to see someone prove himself and get out there and develop. Remember, he was an immature teenager a couple of years ago, doing the foolishness off the pitch.
He's one of our own.
Yeah. But what he's showing now, that finish, I'm telling you, guys, that finish that Greenwood put on there, he's always got to hit the ball on target, and that's what we want to see. Top world-class finishing. And I'm not boasting up or being biased. His finishing is world-class.
We have to say we can actually see, if you go back before Cavani, you can actually see the influence that Cavani is having on Greenwood.
Oh, yeah, massive influence. Huge influence.
Talk MU. Torquemada's dropping a lot of gems today, isn't he?
He's on it. He's on it.
He's dropping a lot of gems today. I like that. I like that. That's very true. Very true.
That's the value of the. And when we actually signed Cavani, I did say that, you know what, this guy is not just coming here for a wage packet. He's an absolute top draw professional. He's going to want to come and prove a point, but also he's going to give our youth players such it's invaluable what they're going to learn off this guy.
Yeah.
And it's proving to be the case.
Yeah. As you demonstrated there by talking about the movement off the ball. Yeah. That's a great example you just gave, Torquemada. Thank you.
Yeah. I haven't seen this name up before, but guys, thanks for watching. Oh, I didn't have Bruno Fernandes. Luke Shaw. Oh, well, I had Bruno Fernandes in my team.
Hi, Rosso Entertainment. Hope you're enjoying the game.
Yeah, enjoy it because I've got Bruno Fernandes and I've got Luke Shaw in my team.
Well, Pogba must be picking up a lot of points today as well. 2 assists.
Rosso Entertainment's from Nepal, man. Big up Nepal.
Oh, from Nepal.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
Subscribe. Thank you very much for subscribing to us. Please share us, like us. And we know you subscribe to us as well. So thank you very much.
Big up Rosso Entertainment. Thanks for tuning in today. Live from Nepal. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
This is international. Imagine that we'd be interacting like this worldwide. This is what really blows my mind sometimes.
Rid Sports, what time is your phone in, mate? I don't mind jumping on. Give me a time, please. What time?
Yeah, what time, Rich?
Also, Rich,
what time?
It's 4-1. It's 4-1.
This is party time.
Let's just have a look. I think it's...
We're bouncing at the moment.
Building up from the back.
I totally missed that from looking at the comments, but sorry. Is it Bruno Fernandes again? So it looks like
Maguire building up from the back.
Oh, is it
looking for a ball to feet?
Just beyond, or is
plays into McTominay?
He might just be on side.
Lindros wants the ping one down the air. Oh, Bruno!
What a goal!
No way! Bruno told him about it.
Behind you.
Oh my days!
Lindelof, new Swedish captain as well. Played it down the channel, down there. Bruno obviously making his runs. They can't pick up his runs. Man. Bruno's learning off Cavani too. He's ghosting, man. Wow, this is fantastic.
It's ghosting.
He's ghosting, guys. Leeds defenders looking at each other like, who's picking them up? Look at this run by Bruno. Just peeled off his guy. Blindsided. Stayed on side. Great ball by Lindros. He saw that. He saw the movement. Greenwood going forward. Bruno peeling off into the area. Channel. Bow! On the volley. Half volley.
Well, what a great goal, though. That half volley. Absolute immense goal, that is.
Watch Bruno. Blindsided. Brilliant. You better go with him. If you don't go with him, it's in. Ow! Wow! My chest is swelling up, guys.
Jadon Sancho is sitting there right now going, what can I do to get on?
Yeah.
And guys, if you're watching, this ain't Big Phil, it's us. You know, our chest is swelling up. But it's not Big Phil out here. What a goal. What a goal. Brilliant. Yes, Ollie, you better shake. You've been doing the groundwork.
But you know what as well, though, because on the WhatsApp group on Monday, you actually said it because everyone was complaining. Unfortunately, Mr. B will be on the reaction show, we think, tonight, but he was not happy with this lineup. He was going mad. But listen, it all paid off. You're confident in the formation. You said, leave it, let it be. Let's play the game first.
If you look at
the goals have come from. I think Leeds are a bit too open. They don't have there's too much space between the fullbacks and their one centre back in the three. Then they should. If it was me, I'd be asking to be a lot tighter in. If you look at Man United, we play a lot more compressed, keep that back line compressed. And if it goes out wide, then we shuffle over and do that. Leeds are far too open. There's too many balls, as we saw with Bruno to Pogba, from Pogba to Bruno. That ball by Lindros in for Bruno. There's too many gaps. And Bielsa this is where people say he's liable. Should be all sorting that out, because you can't be too open like that in the Premiership. One ball down through the gap and they're in.
Yeah,
you're in. Yeah,
I like the physicality of Mason Greenwood as well. He's really, really. You know,
can he do anything wrong? Can your son do anything wrong out there?
No,
Tell us, talk.
He can't. He just can't. But you know what? I was going to say, with all the goals, if you look at it, it's not really. It's not come from anything to do with McTominay or Fred.
And another thing, they're all coming from open play, which is refreshing.
Yeah, it's nice
So
coming
again,
from open play. And that's what I was saying with my critique. I was worried today because obviously looking at the Euros, Bruno Fernandes got a lot of stick with going down quite easily. I can't remember what game he came on, but he must have, the last game before Portugal got knocked out, he came on for about 16 minutes. And in that 16 minutes, he went down 9 times in 16 minutes. Where he didn't really get touched. So I was very worried for him today, especially being at Old Trafford, where the fans are there. And if he keeps diving, fans probably start getting annoyed with him. But today he stayed on his feet. He went down a couple of times, but he was actually touched this time.
And another thing, just to throw out there to a lot of young players, young people as well. When you look at Bruno's not electric pace. Look at James. Compare Dan James and Bruno. Bruno hasn't got the electric pace of Dan James, but he's got the intelligence and he knows when to make his runs. And if you look at all 4 goals, if you look at all the goals, he knows when to make his runs, peel off guys, and it's not about electric pace. This is the thing. So when you manage your pace with intelligence, that's how you become a good player. Rashford, David, Dan James, take note, because you don't have to be that fast. You just have to know when to make the runs and to be effective like that.
Just look that. Like Fred there, he's got the ball and he's tried to make a pass. If Fred could pass, it would be like magic.
Come on, Fred can pass. Come on, talk. He can pass.
Just look at that though. He passes it.
A bit heavy. I hear what you're saying, talk. I hear what you're saying. We're comparing it with Pogba's passes and Lindelof's pass.
But he's a professional footballer, though. He should be able to. They should be able to do. Did they train every single day of the week? They should be able to make a pass like that. You feel the weight of the ball. You know how far it's going to go. It's like a golfer. A golfer knows how far the ball's going to go. They do it every
He needs to put some backspin on it.
Surely enough, substitution, 70th minute. I think Jadon Sancho and probably Martial will come on.
I'd like to see Van der Beek come on. I think the game's won now. I think we can get Van der Beek on.
Yeah.
And just to give him that confidence, show that he's wanted this season.
Maybe Matic as well.
Yeah, could be Matic. Yeah, good shout. Are we still on the 5 subs this season? Is that how it's going still, guys?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it 5 subs?
Believe so. Guys, sorry. Let's go through some comments quickly.
Dan James again showing his absolute worthlessness. It's just it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Rich Sport is going to probably go live straight after. Rich, hit me up, DM me please, and let me know.
And me, Rich.
Rich.
DM me please. Talk. Check your DM. Anyone was this? Any more? Was it anyone getting United versus Fulham vibes? And was this getting? Oh. Arsenal lost yesterday, so Stephen's upset about
Dan James.
He's done with football.
Can I just say for Stephen, I think I did say to him, you know what, about like with Arteta being patient and blah blah blah. However, that performance last night, I kind of felt a bit. How should I say? I felt a bit embarrassed. I've given him a lecture about this, that, and the other. But that performance last night, it's quite clear to me.
Lackluster.
He is in serious. Arsenal. And I don't see how it gets better. I'm starting to now lean with Stephen, looking at it from his point of view. How does Arteta change this quickly? I don't see it.
He can't. It's the board. The board's got to spend the money. I
don't think it's even a case of money. I think it's like attitude of the players. Something's not quite right. Look at Leeds. They're still working hard. They've got their heads up. They still drive. Think they can score a goal against us. I just didn't see that desire from Arsenal yesterday.
Jadon Sancho's warming up. We might see Jadon Sancho. Come on, Jadon Sancho. This could end up 6. This could be another 6.
You were here first, everyone tuning in. You're going to get the reaction to one of a 10-year decade of Jadon Sancho. This will be his debut for Manchester United. And we're really proud of this. It's a good investment after what happened last year. He's 21 years old. And I think he's one of the best young players, young talents in the world. So I'm really excited to see Jadon Sancho play for our club.
So let's go to he's going to jump on. So talk's going to be 2 seconds with us. Yeah. So with it now, Jadon Sancho coming on, warming up. I'm excited about this. Absolutely excited about him coming on. But it's just what I would like to see is him coming on though with Martial, Dan James coming off, and let's get Mason Greenwood off for the minute. Let's get him off, yeah? And I just want to see those guys with the abundance of pace they've got. I just want to see that. I know Dan James, Greenwood has got it, but I just want to see the electric pace just to literally take Leeds apart.
Yeah, I'd like to see maybe Fred and McTominay, one of them take a rest, bring Van der Beek on. I'd like to see James come off for Sancho. And if Martial, maybe to give him a run out, maybe for Greenwood. That would be ideal. Keep Pogba on the pitch and Bruno. Oh! Fred! The ball across the 6-yard box again. It's the killer ball. Pogba played it through with his left foot. Fred ran onto it. Didn't even have to break his stride. And he slid it past the keeper. Fred driving from midfield. This is a good performance today. Not necessarily from Fred, but the goals are good. Because we've got a pattern of play now. We're able to know that we have to play across the channel, along that corridor of uncertainty, 4 defenders, across the 6-yard box, not whipping in crosses from the touchline, but opening them up like that. That was a good goal by Fred. He was really pleased. All I can see is teeth. He's been got the Colgate smile today. If I watch his run, yep, he keeps his run going, and the midfielder doesn't follow him up. He's there first. Paul Pogba, 3 assists. This is a world-class performance. And we're really happy with him.
Pogba that contract, and we're saying not to give Pogba a contract, right?
Who's saying that? Who said it?
Go. We're waiting for this.
This is his answer.
Don't worry, he will do this, but then
What is Solskjaer saying in his meeting yesterday? Said everything going positively, and but judging by this performance, this is positive.
Everything's going positively.
And there's 75,000 fans there to witness why we need to keep Paul Pogba.
What's happened here? 5-1.
Yeah, 5-1.
Oh, what?
Paul Pogba got played in down the left-hand channel, played a left-footed cross 6-yard box. Fred was there in his stride, after making a run and beating again. Beautiful.
Okay. What a goal. And the thing is, as well, Pogba, the pass to Pogba was literally brilliant, but it's the way Pogba just sit there, gaze, and just cut it in. And then Fred had all that space.
Dan James, take note. Rashford, take note. That's how you pass the ball.
That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
We have now what we've done is what Leeds haven't done, which is we've identified the space that they're affording us, and we've made the most of it in the second half. Leeds haven't.
Yep, totally.
Could we do what we did last season at Old Trafford, and this time 6, not conceding 2 though?
Yeah, I think we could get 7 or 8. This could be a real
eye opener. It could be for Leeds United.
Let's send a statement to the rest of the Premier League that we're back and we want to. This is a good performance here. I know it's Leeds United, and people might say, well, they win or lose all the time, but this is a very good performance. Watching it live as we are now, I mean, I'm getting a good feeling about this. I can't wait for our review show.
First half, we're okay. Second half, we've been fantastic. So again, a game of 2 halves where we utilize the space.
Solo, as you said, you would really honor us last season about keeping up the performance both halves. And then what we're seeing that today, and we've got a result. There's Matic on the pitch. No, is that Matic? Matic has come on, I think, for McTominay.
Yeah.
Yeah, must be for McTominay. I missed that one.
I did think he would do that, because if he's gonna put Van der Beek on, then it would be he would have to have Matic on as well, wouldn't he?
Yeah,
but he might not put Van der Beek on. I don't know who's what.
Poor Martial better grow some hair before the cold with him up.
Mr. B lookalike,
kind of clean. Yeah, I think he looks like a slim Big Phil.
Oh, well, he actually is now Martial B. He's Martial B.
Martial B, innit? Yeah, it's Martial B.
But I mean, you know what? Again, there's some really great player. We're using that space, and we're just absolutely. Right, we're going to get a free kick here. Surely? No? Come on, ref. That's a free kick all day long. But anyway, we just ran into a bit of trouble there, but we was in again. But we ran into a bit of trouble. Jadon Sancho. Oh my days, Jadon Sancho! This could get absolutely terrible for Leeds United.
He's on the pitch.
We could see Leeds United players on the floor with their heads in their hands.
Oh, Pogba, you're beautiful. Pogba's having this way. He's showcasing his skills now. Proper talent.
What I did say as well on Monday the other day about with like the signings of Varane, Jadon Sancho, etc. This is now pumped Paul Pogba up because he's now thinking, you know what, this, you do need that sometimes. A player like Pogba, as we know he's a quality class player. You get players like that on that team sheet around him, it's swelled up. It's swelling up.
Totally.
Simple, isn't it? So for me, like what Solo was saying there about like game of 2 half, first half we usually like we've done not too bad, then the second half we drop off. It's been quite the opposite. First half we was it was all right. Second half outrageous. And
looks like Martial's coming on as well. Yeah, totally agree with you, Talk. This is a good progression from last year. I know it's only one game, but it's good to see. Everything seems kind of positive at the moment. I mean,
double substitution.
Who do you think is coming off? Greenwood and James?
Yeah. Greenwood and James, I reckon.
But we have to give credit to Ollie here. We have to give credit to Ollie for identifying Leeds' inability to close us down and affording us that much space. What Ollie said to them at half time should imagine will have been, you look at that space they're giving you. You want to come out of this game with a 1-0 or a 1-1 or whatever. No, you go out there and kill this game. Kill it, and we have done.
You know what I'm going to say, for a lot of seasons since Sir Alex Ferguson left Man United, this is probably the season that I'm the most excited about transfer and the team itself. I've not been sort of that bothered over the years because I just thought we're in a cycle.
Pogba's coming off.
We're rebuilding.
Greenwood staying on. Sorry. Yeah. Go on. Sorry, Solo.
For me, this has been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. This has been.
I'm really pleased I joined this watch along with you guys, man. This is a eye opener for me.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's good.
Yeah, very good, very good.
Also, guys, if you are watching out there as well, if we can get Leeds United fans, Man United fans, we will be doing the Studs Up show on Monday night at 8 p.m. and we are going to get people to join us to ask them the question, what do they think about the opening game? So if you are watching, please like, please share, please subscribe, and you can have the opportunity to come onto the Man United Agenda YouTube channel to let us know about their opening games against Leeds United.
Got a question for you. A really difficult question. There's only 2 players really for me that could be put down as man of the match, and that's Bruno and Pogba. But who do you pick?
That's very hard.
For me, look, I'll give them both. If you could share it out like a high jump in the Olympics just now, they asked them, look, do you both want a gold medal? They said, yeah. It was Bashir and the Italian guy in the Olympics, the high jump, men high jump. They both shared the gold medal. And I think on that note, with the Olympic spirit, I think these two should share the man of the match awards as well, because they've both been fantastic. I would have edged it slightly to Bruno because of his runs off the ball. Any player watching this or any young player watching these things should appreciate that sort of thing. It's a side of the game you don't really see, but he's runs off the ball. But then he was fed by a world-class player in Pogba as well. So equally just as good. Both gold medals for me on the Olympic team.
Yeah. Beautiful play. Beautiful play again. Looking for the space and I'm running to the space to receive the ball. The hunger is there. It's amazing.
Name names, Talk. Who are you talking about? Sorry, I'm behind you.
I couldn't because my phone, the picture.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I can't really see.
For me, I would say I'd give it to Pogba just because of the 4 assists. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a difficult one. We can discuss that at the end.
If you're watching, please like, please share, please subscribe, and please also, when the final whistle go, give us your man of the match. Who is?
This is nice. This is nice.
You see what I mean, on Monday?
Yeah. I'll give credit. Oh, Martial, you on that? Is that what you're on, Martial? With your ball head? I love it.
Slaphead.
Just man rushed him. Just tuck it round the corner. Yeah. So wow, that's really nice.
Oh,
Where's
also, there's a
Jaden?
few
Where's
comments from you
Jaden?
here.
Come on, let me see you.
So
And
there was a
fair
few
play,
comments.
big up Greenwood, man. Your son, your foster son, Greenwood. He's
Yeah.
really done well today. That goal was just like icing on the
Outstanding.
cake, but overall he had a good performance. He's gone to the right now. Martial's gone to the central forward position, and so that means Sancho is playing on the left. And remember, everyone was saying we need a right winger,
Yeah.
but Sancho's starting from the left, which is Rashford's and Martial's kind of position. But as we know, he can also play on the right as well. So we've
Thanks,
got a
Rich.
very versatile player here.
Oh, Bruno's gone down. I hope he's all right. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, he stood on his foot.
Poor Leeds. They're trying to press the centre backs now, but they didn't start it from the start of the game, and they're doing it now. But they're getting knackered. It's not going to work. People like Maguire on the ball. I mean, he's so composed, head up, always like 99% pass rate. I know I'm exaggerating, but this is what he does. And as we saw in the Euros,
Ole Gunnar
Harry Maguire,
Solskjaer, proud as a father in the stands there.
proud as
Looking
you,
down.
talk at you as.
Yes.
Nice. Listen,
Hey, what did I say? What did I call him? I said it's Ollie's babes. These are Ollie's babes.
Ollie's babes, yeah.
I'm not quite on the Ollie's babe tip yet, but maybe I'll be convinced soon.
Believe
You guys.
Monday, believe. Do you know why? Because what did I say, man? I said it right with before the end of last season. Ollie has to identify mistakes and put them right. He's done that. Now, before the start of the season, talking about second, identifying what's going on in games and putting that right and getting, and it's happening. We're actually seeing not just a progression in their position in the table. We're seeing a progression in every time we see a problem, a mistake being made. It looks like they're identifying it and going right. We're fixing that. We're fixing it.
I tend to agree with you, but I would call it the progression with the project going forward. Yeah,
that challenge, that thing though. Sorry, that Rafinha trod on his toe in it really bad.
Yeah.
That's the. Did he get a card for that? He should have got a card.
No, he didn't get nothing for it.
He should have got a yellow
There's
card.
only been one card so far in the game, and that's it.
Who was that for?
Oh God, I've written it down. It's for Leeds.
It wasn't United. Oh, it was a Leeds player.
But you know what? It's like now this is a similar result. So it's 5-1. This could end up like 6 or 7. But then when we go to their game, when we go to their ground, right? When we go to their landfill, excuse for the next stadium, right? I don't want to be seeing like 1-1. If like a bit cagey, it's no. I want to see us go there and say to them, no, we've slapped.
Luke Shaw looked like he might get booking. No,
we've got 12 goals. We've got 12 goals or more against you in 2 games at Old Trafford. So why would we come here and start being like, oh, let's just be a bit, a bit cagey? Bollocks. Get in there, get them slapped.
Yeah.
That's another. Yeah, sorry.
I thought when looking at the tactics and looking at how Bielsa, because like I said, I went into quite a lot of details with Leeds United today. I honestly thought they would. Oh, okay. So something different. Yeah. So for me, when I was looking at it, I thought the setup, he probably would have set up with that sort of like 3-3. What is it? 3-1-3-1. But now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, well, listen, I'll take the score. One more. We need one more. That's it. One more goal. Yeah. Rit Sports, Ole in.
Ole in. Ole ain't going nowhere. Ole is going nowhere. Let me tell you that. And do you know the best thing about all this is the relationship that he has now with these players is key. This is key to our success going forward now because the relationship is absolutely like as it should be, top draw.
There's a big smile on his face there.
Exactly. There's a level of respect. There's a level of friendship, but they all know where that line is.
Hello, Mike Green. Big up.
They all know where that line is.
Hello, Mike. How you doing, Mike Green? Hope you're enjoying the game.
He's gone down
Title
here.
21. We hope so. It's looking good.
We've got Andrew Williams, Mike Green.
Raid.
No chance 21.
Hello, Andrew.
Mike Green.
Ethan.
Raid. Ethan, thank you. Ethan was here earlier. I think he disappeared.
Remember
Thank
to
you,
hit the
guys.
subscribe and like.
How you doing, Ethan?
Like, share, subscribe to the Maniac Agenda, guys. This is our first ever watch along on the Maniac Agenda. We really appreciate all the support, all the comments you've been thrown in.
It won't be the last. It won't be the last.
It won't be the last as well. It will not be the last, believe you me, because I think we're playing on Saturday. I think I'll be doing a watch along as well. I think.
Nice.
I think.
Well, if Solo's not available to do a watch along and other people are, then it can be covered.
Yep.
And guys, I think it's important. I mean, this season feels special. It feels like could be a special season. We've had like a number of years now, 9 years, where we haven't been ourselves. And finally, you know, even the crowd today, I'm sure, well, I can't hear the volume or anything, but I'm sure the crowd are buzzing. I'm sure the players are buzzing. And we're here at Man United Agenda. We're really happy with this performance. This is a great way to start the season.
Let me say this. 1958, 24 hours from going bust. 10 years later, we first English club to win the European Cup.
That's right.
Now, after having Sir Alex Ferguson, the greatest manager to ever manage in the game, in the history of the game, right? We're now, what, 9 years, is it?
Yeah, 2013, I think it was.
So
when we last won a title.
I can see a bit of history repeating itself right now. Everybody written us off. Oh, Fergie's gone. You've had it. You're this and you're that and that. No, all right, whatever. But again, you tell me any team that could do what we've done. No team can ever repeat what we've done ever. I don't care who they are. I don't care how much money they've got. It ain't happening. This is Manchester United, biggest club in the world, best club in the world. Simple.
This is why, regardless of everything, I mean, you've got these big sides like City and Chelsea. You've got money to spend. They can get rid of players and management. What we've done here with Ollie, by bringing in a guy and sticking with him, even I was criticising him last season, and just about the patterns of play and everything else. I'm seeing a lot of improvement here. So it feels a lot better and more real for fans like ourselves when we see the development like this. And here's Sancho on the ball. Oh God, nice. So yeah, it's onwards and upwards, man.
Yeah. Think of it this way: there's a lot of there's a few similarities between Sir Alex Ferguson's tenure and Ollie's tenure in the fact that they both came from different leagues that were regarded as lower leagues. They both won something. They were both given the time that they were needed. If you go back, you know, again, it's a bit of history.
Well, who's our Mark Robbins? Bruno. Who's our Mark Robbins?
FA Cup, apparently saving Ferguson's job. We'll never know if that's quite true or not because obviously we don't know the people.
I think it's true though. I think it's true.
Andrew, do you remember Stephen was saying that Stephen is a Man United fan, saying that he feels that it wasn't true, that he would have kept his job regardless of that, even though the papers were talking about that. So that's an interesting one. But I do see a lot of similarities. Maybe more so with the barren years when he come in, giving him the opportunity to progress, giving him the opportunity to build a side after years. Oh, they scored. Oh no, they didn't. What happened there?
No, they put it wide.
Andrew,
I thought it was deflected. He kind of missed that. Come on, Rafinha.
So Andrew highly rated. Today, Bruno has been different gravy. Thank you, Andrew. I feel like the fans just boosted the players' overall confidence. Yep, I agree with that. Guys, if you're watching, you have not subscribed.
Who said that? Who said that? Alfie, innit? Alfie? Yeah, that's a good observation.
Yep, 100%.
Thanks, Alfie.
Guys, if you're watching for the first time, the Maniac Agenda, please like, please share, please subscribe. We're going to be bringing you quite a lot of watch along. We will bring you different shows. We've got the Man United Agenda Studs Up show. Some days it's hot. Some days we like conversation. We bring on different fans on and we have them on the show. And we're also going to have our preview or reaction show. We're going to have our quiz night show as well. Just get involved for the Maniac Agenda. Please share, please like, please subscribe to all your friends and family.
When's our preview show then for this game?
What reaction for time tonight?
Sorry, I beg your pardon. Yeah, reaction to this game.
Reaction. We're going to go live about 5 o'clock, I believe.
5 o'clock, brilliant.
5.
I can't wait. There'll be a lot of teeth.
Be smiling. And then we can analyze the game a lot more in depth as well, guys. We can go.
To be honest, I haven't taken many notes, but I've kind of can recall a lot of stuff, but it's just, I'm really impressed with all the goals, with top quality, no goals from set pieces, all in open play, and open a team up like that, a Premiership team like this, and score 5, that speaks volumes about what we're doing here. But just showing little highlights of the goals now on BT Sports. First goal, Bruno was set free. Second goal, Bruno again went over the line. Oh, they're just talking the highlights on Bruno. Yeah. And his hat-trick, the third goal, just finished it off. Nice volley into the roof of the net. So well done to Bruno Fernandes. He's really been value for money.
100%. Definitely. It's worth it as well. It's worth saying that today, Pogba came off the bench, not huffing, not puffing, big smile on his face, happy with his performance, 4 assists. What can I say? It's all, and again, for me, I don't know how you guys feel, but Man United playing early kickoff, I do not like us playing early kickoff. I absolutely hate it. Because for me, it always goes wrong for us. But today, the performance, the guys, like what some of the comments saying, the confidence with the fans being back, Bruno been different gravy today. You know, the defense, we haven't really spoke about the defense, to be honest with you. There's only Lindelof, 2 little mistakes he's made, but
he scored an assist. Yeah, they made an assist as well.
He's had an assist, so you can forgive him for the assist. Then obviously you've got Scott as well, who helped him with the first opportunity Leeds United had as well. So all in all, overall, it's a good performance. I can't really sit here today and say to you, when we score the players later on the reaction show, if any players will get like a 5 or 6, they'll get higher than that, because combined, it's been a great performance.
And I think maybe this season, if we could do a score for the team performance as well, or that kind of thing, because the team performed really well today. And just to add, with the goal that Leeds United scored, if anyone sees the goal, if you haven't seen the goal, it is a bullet into the top roof of the net from outside the box. And you could really break it down and say who's be critical. Someone should have done this, or they should have closed it down, or whatever. But it was a great goal, and I don't mind to see, as I was saying earlier, I don't mind if you score from outside the box. I just don't want to see teams playing through us. If it's set up well, okay. But maybe we should have closed down a bit more. But overall, I'm really happy, and I'm not even going to be disappointed about the goal. I've said Luke Ayling used to play for Arsenal. He's a right back. That's what they need right now.
Exactly.
They let him go.
There you go.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, the goal. I mean, you know what? Like I said about the youth. It's all right saying it about the youth players. When you get your opportunity, you have to learn in game from your mistakes. It's the same for all players. They see the mistake that was made there. So has that opportunity arisen again? No, it hasn't. So again, progression, improvement. You look at us now. As soon as any sight of a loose ball, there's players that are on it, sharpish. So it's all. Listen, it's one game, first game of the season. Yeah, blah blah blah. But however, there is an absolute ton of positives to take out of this game.
Yeah.
Compared to last season.
I'm just watching now. Just a little thing. With Ben White, he costs £50 million, and no doubt he's a good player on the ball. He can distribute the ball. He can bring it out from defence, everything else. But he was getting beaten to the ball every single time by Tony yesterday. I'm just watching Maguire. Just quietly gets on with the game. But woe betide, you will not beat him in the air. And if you do beat him in the air, I'm sitting up in shock. Say, who is that to beat Maguire in the air? He's such a good defender. And I think initially you have to be able to defend first and do crucial things like winning the ball in the air, standing up, tackling, that kind of thing. But with Harry Maguire, he's also got that side of the game where he can bring the ball out and drive into the opponent's box.
I believe you. He can drive as well.
We're looking at a player here, the rise of Harry Maguire, who's going to go on to be one of the legends of the game of Manchester United. He's one of the best centre-backs that we've had. And people might laugh and say whatever, but we're seeing the development before our eyes of one. Oh, nice. We're seeing the development here. Manchester United tried to play Wan-Bissaka in. We're seeing development here of Harry Maguire, who is essential to Manchester United at this stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. 100% agree with you, Monday. I mean, the interesting thing here is that this is what the rivals need to start thinking about. Is the once Rafael Varane is next to Harry Maguire, right? The confidence boost in that alone for the rest of the squad, because it's like the confidence will go from back to front, you know. And then with Jadon Sancho on there as well, it's going to be frightening for a lot of teams to try and cope and deal with us, because you know what, with that kind of setup at the back, and obviously, you know, Luke Shaw and Wan-Bissaka go without saying, you know.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a penalty? No, it's not. No, he's waved it away. Harry Maguire.
You know what? Fair play to Matic. He's come on and done really well, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He sort of attracts the ball. They're happy to play into his feet. You know, it's gonna stick with him. Really quality player. You know, he had a good career, and now he's still proving at this stage of his career that how good he is.
I think Matic could actually be, until we get this number 6, whether it be this window, whether it be the January window, we'll have to wait and see. But you know what, he's going to be key to us, like we say, because Ollie has got to manage this squad correctly, as we know, you know, and so in order for us to do that, like now, we as soon as we go like 3-0 up or something, Ollie then can start managing the game, and it's finished. It's 5-1.
Game's done. 5-1.
You know, right. I'm just gonna quickly nick to the gentleman's room.
Number 1 or 2. give us. You know what? Just to contribute to the game, give us the number 5.
Oh God! So guys, if you're watching,
wherever that might be.
If you're watching, guys, please like, please share, please subscribe. We're the Man United Agenda. We are gonna big up What a Result. Big up Matt. Thank you. Stephen, I saw your message just now, but we're literally gonna come off in about next 2 to 3 minutes anyway. We are going to be doing a reaction show at 5 o'clock, so we don't really and truly want to give all our thoughts now. We want to save it for the reaction show, but really appreciate you want to jump on.
Hi, Stephen. Hi, Football United.
And guys, what a day to be a Man United fan, kick off of the season. But we'll come back to that later on. I don't want to get too involved. I don't even want us to do our Man of the Match here. I want us to do our Man of the Match on the reaction show. So if you are watching, please like, please share, please subscribe. We will be doing our reaction show tonight at 5 p.m. So tune in then, and you'll get our player of the game as well. And we'll give you the manager play rating as well, and the player ratings on top of that as well, how we're rating the players.
And a team performance rating today, please.
As well. So if you're watching, just like, share, subscribe to the Man United Agenda. We'll wait for Talk to come on, and just not to give his full analysis, because I believe I need to find out whether or not he's coming on at 5 o'clock with us as well. So then we don't need to go through too much with it. But on Monday, performance-wise, sum it up. So Talk, what we're saying is, if you're watching, guys, please like, please share, please subscribe. Talk, will you be available to come on at 5 o'clock for the reaction show?
5. I shall message my partner and see what she's got, what time they're going to be back, because they're just at her mum's at the moment with my son, so he's going to see his grandma. And if I am available, mate, I will most definitely be on. There's no doubt about that. But I'll let you know via DM, mate. No problem.
Yeah, the reason why is because what we're saying is we don't want to give the player ratings yet. We don't want to do
no.
yet. We want to save that for the reaction show. So I'll get the links set up and everything. And guys, it's been absolute pleasure. And it's the Man United Agenda. If you're liking, sharing, please subscribe as well to us. And on Monday, it's been a pleasure. And we're going to see you back tonight.
Yeah, I'll be around. I can't miss it. This is a great start to the season for us at the Man United Agenda, and I want to be present, to be smiling and reviewing this game, because it's been really special, I think.
No,
thank you for you as well for your analysis.
Thank you too for having me on. It's
always a pleasure. Part of the team, Talk. You're a part of the team.
Can I just say as well? What a great team it is, and I'm so proud to be part of this team. Really, really am. And also, if anybody wants to go and have a quick chat now, jump over to Rich Sports on YouTube. He's going to do a call-in. Get over there now and have your 2 minutes.
How does that work with the call-in? How do we manage to call?
Just a StreamYard link. He'll put the link in the chat, I should imagine, and you can just click the link.
Oh, I see. That's brilliant. Okay, good.
If I'm right to say, Amanda, I believe he sent the link to us as well.
Yeah. Oh, good.
So he sent the link. So I'm checking the link now to jump over to him.
Good.
I'm going to just jump on quickly with him, see if you let me on now. Let me check. Rich Sports. Yeah, he sent the link, so I'm just going to probably send it to my email for me then to jump onto it. So,
big up Rich Sports, big up Football United TV,
Sports.
big up Stephen Featley, big up Talk MU, big up Melinda.
Andrew,
I saw Melinda in there earlier as well. Sorry about the result yesterday. Big up everyone who tuned in today. Can't recall everyone's name, I haven't got it there, but thank you so much for the contributions, guys. I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you're happy the Premiership's back. We can see fans in the stadium. We can sing our songs again, and we can rejoice and be happy. So God bless all of you guys, man. It's made my day. Really made my day.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I might just jump on with my mobile phone actually to Rich Sports. But guys, if you're watching, unfortunately, we're signing out now. Please like, please share, please subscribe to the Man United Agenda. And we'll be back here today at 5 p.m. for the reaction show. And what a reaction show it will be. So guys, thanks for tuning in. All your comments mean so much to us.
And the likes.
And we shall see
15 likes. That's amazing. Thank you.
Oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, guys. Thank you so much. But there's plenty more to come from the Man United Agenda. Thank you, guys. Enjoy. And we'll see you at 5 p.m.
Glory, glory, Man United.
Glory, glory.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, brilliant, guys.
Brilliant, guys.
Brilliant.
Still alive. That was brilliant.
I love this show.